Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner. I'm Elsie Johnson. We are two sisters, Southern Cooking. So, it's Easter time. It's time to make candy. So, if you want to make your own, and you're adventurous, if you don't want to go out to the store and buy it, Candi-quik. This here, you put this in the microwave at half power for 120 seconds, but I found that we actually had to go probably about 150 seconds on this to get it completely melted, and you'll look right here and see that it is actually, this is what it looks like. Now this here is a candy coating, so it will go into the bottom of our form. So we're going to take half a bag of our milk chocolate and this whole bag of the semi-sweet, mix it together and melt it. And then we're going to pour all of the chocolate together and combine it. And the reason for that is this here will give it a gloss, and this here will give it the chocolate.
They'll give it the flavor.
So what we're going to do is, this is a three-step process to making the candy eggs. So we're going to put a little bit of chocolate in the bottom, put it in the refrigerator for 15 minutes, and then we'll take it out and we'll put the
Peanut butter
in 15 minutes, and then top it off with the chocolate on the top, 15 minutes. So it's a total of, in the freezer, 45 minutes. Then you pop them out. Oh, are they good? They are really, really good. And then we'll put them like in our little, we have like a little...
We have these little eggs as well.
And we also have this too, which is little square. We might just make these into chocolates and maybe put some nuts in them or something like that, instead of trying to do anything too advantageous with that. This here, we got like a little decorative, those are cute. And we'll put some chocolate in there, maybe put something in it, like nuts, candy, something like that. Maybe even put some peanuts in it or something. But for the peanut butter, we're going to use these because they're a little bigger, and you see they're
deeper.
They're deeper, so you have a little bit of room to put your stuff in. You don't want to put a lot in there. But I want to get this into the microwave so we can combine this, so we don't have it like seizing up and getting hard and dry. So we'll be right back, guys, when we're ready to mix. Hey y'all, so we're going to go ahead and do the rest of our candy and our marshmallows dipped in chocolate. Now you can get these at the Walmart or any of your grocers. That has a pretty extensive area for baking. So this is what our marshmallow is going to look like. Put it in here, stir it around, twist it, and then we're going to poke it right in here. Now this is Elsie's brilliant idea. Alright guys, so Elsie came up with a brilliant idea. So these egg crates have been washed and cleaned before I brought them over. So we went ahead and we're going to use them to put our marshmallow sticks into.
Yeah, I poked holes in them.
So they're sticking up really nice. So we're going to go ahead and put them in there. That'll give them an opportunity to drain down as well. And you can do anything you want to. You can do, Elsie did some Heath bars on hers. So just let it drip.
I just sprinkled some Heath bar on top.
And just drip. Let it drip dry. And put it in her pre-made holes.
I may not be able to put as many in as I've made holes for, because otherwise they touch each other.
Right.
Come too close.
And we don't want chocolate touching each other. I might have to warm this up and put a little more canola oil in it, just so it doesn't seize up on us. Alright, and it's gonna drip, so just be prepared for that. Candy making is not clean. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put these, we're gonna coat the bottoms like we did with the eggs. Then you're going to put whatever ingredient you got in it, and you're going to whatever you want in your topping. If you want Heath bars, peanuts, pecans, almonds, or straight up chocolate, and leave it that way. And then you can take your bench scraper across the top of it. But you have to work fast, because once this chocolate starts to set, that's the way it's going to be. But like I said, I have 3 different types of chocolate in here. Well, 2 different chocolates, and 1 is a candy maker. It's a wafer to help make the candy. Helps to give it a nice shine on it. Part of that though is the breaking down of the candy, the sugars and stuff. When you break down them appropriately, which is using a double boiler, or if you're very careful with the way you're melting your chocolate, and you break down those sugars, then you can actually get a nice shine on it. Because I was thinking there had to be some kind of like a chocolate liqueur or something that goes in it to make it shiny, but it's not. It has to do with the breaking down of the sugar process. So I love the chemical sides of things. It's just amazing to me how...
I think that comes from you being a nurse. Probably the science.
It could be. I really
Because I'm
enjoy-
more mathematical. I like the mathematics of things. So my mind goes more that way.
So I normally try to fill this up, either like coat the bottom or try to fill it up. In the smaller ones, it's easier to coat the bottom and then put your stuff in, then put your chocolate on top of it. But this here is a larger candy. So you probably have to put a little bit more into it. And of course, we're going to tap them on the counter too, to make sure we get the air bubbles out and everything settles correctly in where we would want it to go. All right. And of course, we have our little scraper to scrape the top of it too. So, see how when you tap it, it settles? And it smooths out. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting some yummy Heath bars in here. And then we'll put a little chocolate on the top. Might do about maybe 4 each. Do some almond slivers and some pecans. I'll put a little bit of chocolate on the top of this, just to... Elsie got the short end of the stick. I'm sorry, sis. You might make a couple of them just plain chocolate, if you just want to put a...
Fill them all the way up.
Yep. Put them all the way to the top. I'm going to get some pecans, put in here. These are good about I've found that it was good about 3 to 5 days, depending at room temperature. I put them in the refrigerator for the first 24 hours, and I can tell you that they did not taste as good after they were in the refrigerator. So if you leave them out at room temperature, they taste better. All right, we're back to the chocolate again. Let's put this over top. I'll help Elsie because she has more slots than I do.
Okay, this is what mine look like once they're filled.
So we're going to go ahead and put that in the freezer. At the time allotted, I'll put that in the recipe, and you guys will see what that looks like when we're done. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the peanut butter and putting the peanut butter into our chocolate, and Elsie's is prettier than mine. So
Which one? Oh, that was mine. Oh.
yeah, hers looks better than mine. So we'll see you guys shortly. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and pop out our chocolates after we have let them sit in the refrigerator for the allotted time. And we will put that in the recipe, so go ahead and just push on the bottom of it and that'll pop right out. Woo, doggy, that's pretty.
That's pretty.
Hey y'all, Mom's over here with us, so we are getting things ready to, everything is escalating and getting ready to move on here. So we're gonna go ahead and put our candy on our tray. Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. We made it so pretty. And these little, like I said, these little molds are like $1.99 at the Hobby Lobby, and I think I'm gonna need a new one. I just put my finger through one of them.
I just heard it pop. Okay, so how am I going to tell you said?
All right, so that one, you
I
know, it's
can
got
see.
nuts. So
That one does too. Okay.
this one does not.
Okay. So we need to keep them maybe on the perimeter.
And I'm Debbie.
We're two sisters Southern cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.